what makes a mindful adventure? What does that mean to you? And how can others apply that to their travels?
Yeah, well, it's being out in nature or traveling mindfully, I guess. And because I have lived in some really heavily tourism places in my life, especially like Tahoe and Costa Rica, you can kind of just see a little bit of a difference of who's coming in hot, renting the motorboats and jet skis and just drinking, partying, throwing their Coors Light bottles. Or in Costa Rica, people just rallying their quads, like same thing, like throwing trash. Yeah, it's just kind of like walking a little bit lightly. Like there's in the mountains in Tahoe, there's all, like the leave no trace.
Hmm.
And I know a lot of people talk about positive impact, but I almost like to kind of like, no, we're not really trying to make an impact. I think we're trying to like really leave no trace. I kind of like that concept a little like philosophically a little bit more. So, how can we just step gently, wander gently, and we're just trying to be non judgmental witnesses and give back where we can, but not necessarily like we're trying to. I think there's a lot of people in the travel, they wanna, like, go and, like, help and change and make things better, but a lot of times people, maybe they don't want that, or maybe they don't really even think they maybe don't even really need that, it's just, like, an outsider perspective. So I think it's just kind of treading lightly, just bringing a greater awareness. I think once you're more connected to nature, the more you live in nature, the more you practice mindfulness or yoga, then it kind of just is like a natural
Yeah.
evolution of how you travel.
Absolutely. It's 100% that awareness piece and that evolution piece. And the non judgment piece is really important. I remember we were on a beach in Thailand, I think it was, and there was tons of plastic. Actually, no, it was in Sri Lanka. We were actually like literally surfing and there was like as I was paddling, like plastic bag and then this trash and like it's in the water. And I was like, oh my God, oh my God, I can't believe this is disgusting. How do they not know? And someone was like, no, 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 this is actually coming from maybe, I can't remember what country, coming from Thailand. And the current literally brought stuff like it's nothing that they can actually do, nor do they have the resources or like they're just getting by day by day. So trying to like teach them about XYZ is not what they need. What you can do is not travel with mini plastic bottles of shampoo. Like, how are you making your own personal change without trying to place judgment on these people that it might not even be their faults in the first place. So yeah, I really do appreciate that mindset instead of like what positive impact can I make? It's like actually how can I negate my impact as a whole and like literally as if I wasn't here. And what I really appreciate about the longer trades like the month or 2 month trades is it does kind of negate all that plane hopping and travel that exposes to the environment as well. So that's another way of adding your practice, your spiritual practice of whatever it is, yoga or whatever your practice is, adding that element of mindful travel to your adventures. So I think that's really awesome.